In a huge setback to Pakistan, World Bank has allowed Indians to construct Kishanganga Ratle projects with certain restrictions. What is important to understand is that this is a big victory for India, at least in terms of the fact that Pakistan's objections have been turned down. Under the Indus Waters Treaty, India is now permitted to construct the hydroelectric power facilities on the tributaries of Jhelum and Chenab rivers with certain restrictions as per the World Bank ruling. Remember, Pakistan had opposed the construction of the Kishanganga and the Ratle hydroelectric power plant being built in Indian territory, and it had issued a fact sheet earlier raising its objections. Now, in the recently concluded secretary-level talks between the two countries over the Indus Waters Treaty that was arbitrated by the World Bank, it was decided that the construction of the Kishanganga project can actually now go ahead. Let me go across to Srinjoy Chaudhary, our National Affairs Editor, to understand the implication of this key hydro project in J&K has been cleared by the World Bank. Srinjoy?
Yes, this was during the meeting 2 nights ago in Washington, where India and Pakistan were present on the Indus Waters Treaty. Now, Jhelum and Chenab are the western rivers, and normally these rivers, the water goes to Pakistan. But in this case, India has been allowed to build dams. This is for irrigation and also for power generation. There are certain restrictions, yes, but nevertheless, this is one way India can say that it has won a victory, because Jhelum and Chenab, Pakistan was continuing to say that, well, these are our rivers. World Bank saying very, very clearly that it's not just Pakistan's river, but it's also India's river. So to that extent, it's a big victory for India. Pakistan once more stuck in a different area, in a different arena. Here, the World Bank saying, sure, you can make, you can do your Kishanganga dam, you can do your Ratle dam, Jhelum and Chenab, maybe western rivers, but India has a right to it, and India naturally can build dams on it.
Right. G.D. Bakshi is on the phone line with us. General Bakshi, what we are given to understand is that Pakistan's objections related to the construction of the Kishanganga project have been turned down by the World Bank. How do you look at this development?
It's a very justified development. It was a run-of-the-water project. It was just for electricity generation. The state of Jammu Kashmir also has some rights over the rivers which flow through its territory. I'm afraid in the Indus Waters Treaty, Jammu and Kashmir had just been marginalized. Nobody ever gave a thought to the need of these people for electricity, for water, and nobody has ever had such an unjust treaty carrying on for so long. Pakistan was given half the rivers of this, and even of the rivers that were allocated to India, we did not keep the full waters. We let them flow down to Pakistan. And Pakistan had now started objecting to each and every project that came up on the Indian side. So I think it's a very just settlement. The World Bank, which is supposed to mediate between the two, which had mediated to get the Indus Waters Treaty signed,